What's up, nerds and geeks? My name is OMG WTF LOL FTWBRB, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Super Smash Bros. Brawl, the Subspace Emissary. And yes, indeed, we are continuing on with the Great Maze. This is going to be a little bit of a shorter video because we are still in the post-commentary phase right now. This is actually going to be the final video that I will be recording post-commentary, so everything past this will be live commentary. Unfortunately, the problem with the audio will be there. When I say problem with the audio, I mean the in-game audio. I said a little while back that I recorded Smash Brothers to the end, but unfortunately the game never recorded the in-game audio, so yeah. So during that time, I'm probably just gonna take my favorite songs, some of my favorite tracks from the Smash Brothers Brawl game, not just not the Smash Brothers series, but just Brawl itself. I'm gonna take my favorite music from this game and probably just put it on in the background, with the exception to battles and cutscenes and stuff like that we have not seen yet. For those, I'm just gonna replace them. But yeah, we're getting really close to the end of this, nerds and geeks. After this, as I previously mentioned, we aren't going to be doing any post-commentary. But because this video was post-commentated, I decided to cut out a lot of the extra stuff. Like, for instance, some of the things where we just have a black screen for no reason while we're waiting for the game to load. I cut stuff like that out, plus parts where I'm just kind of wandering around. That's actually why this video is pretty short, because if I would have known that I really only had 12 minutes left in the video, I might have just left this 12 minutes on in the last video, but it was about 30 minutes left. But out of those 30 minutes, only 12 minutes was actually something that would have been useful to watch. I mean, the rest of it's kind of me wandering around trying to find, ways to get to certain people. Don't matter too much. So we are continuing on throughout the Great Maze. We're actually getting pretty close to taking out all the Shadow Nintendo figures. I almost died there. I almost died, but you see, because Princess Peach is, because she died before me, luckily I did not have to die. By the way, I really think it's cool how you can just drive your motorcycle over those yellow platforms and they won't fall on you, because usually they fall right when you stand on them, but with the motorcycle they don't fall. I'm not sure if it's because it doesn't detect it right away, or because the motorcycle's too fast for it. I don't know any of that. I went across it on the bike because I kind of wanted to make the cool effect of it falling behind the bike, but it didn't fall, so I just think that's pretty neat, so if you have problems with that for some reason, there you go. God, I hate these doors. I don't know what it is, nerds and geeks, but sometimes, I mean, you see, I'm perfectly center, and yet it was giving me such a hard time trying to get to the door. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. Sometimes those doors are impossible. Uh-oh, better get out of there quick. And now we're dead. See how quick it can happen? 1 second, I'm gonna make it, I'm gonna be fine, and the next thing you know, you got some flows beating you up along with a retort shooting at you, and you're done. Whatever, we're playing now as my main character, Mr.Game and Watch, so it don't matter none to me. I believe if the spikes crush you, you might actually die. Don't quote me on that, because I'm just going off of muscle memory, and I'm pretty sure it's happened to me in the past. Maybe it was one of these now that I think about it. You know what, in fact, I'm not sure if the spikes do crush you, but I know for a fact that these do. You get caught in between these, like say for instance, I was on that L block right there while it was going up, it would have killed me. Or for instance, see how I'm grabbing this trophy? That could be very dangerous. I could have got caught right there and trophy could have killed me, nerds and geeks. Would have been the end of me. I question game design like this. Like, why would they want that? Just annoying. That enemy right there literally just blows you backwards. It's just annoying. You're preventing me from trying to make progress. Why put two of them there, even though they're not really hard to get by? Well, now we're taking on Charizard, or I guess we should call him the Pokemon Trainer. I do believe he can switch to Squirtle and Ivysaur, but he doesn't in this fight because I'm too good. That I just take him out pretty easily. Actually, in fact, this is actually a pretty cheap fight, as you'll see in a couple of seconds. I prove how useful the ray guns can be. If you're able to shoot them while they're not on the ledge yet, nerds and geeks, and you just keep shooting at them, eventually it'll push them so far back that they'll be off the screen, and then you can keep shooting them to the point where it'll push them off to death. It's cheap, it is, but it's effective. And you can't question that. I don't know why I left that long black screen in there for, but you know, whatever. Those doors right there, I mean, I'm cutting out me going in and out of them, but those doors right there, I might have mentioned this before. Honestly, I'd be surprised if I didn't mention it. Oh, there you go! Look at that! I died! I don't know what happened there. For some reason, my elevator would not go up. So I figured I had to walk out and go back in. But I tried to jump over the flows. I went up on the elevator, and for some reason the elevator decided to go up and squish me to my death. Now we're taking on Lucas, by the way. I love this theme. This might be one of the themes you hear in the background of the next Smash Brothers playthroughs or episodes, because this theme is excellent. I love this theme song. So now you guys get to see that I'm not as bad as with Marth as I would, you know, as I am when I'm doing the actual story mode. Guaranteed, I'm not doing Marth any credit. I'm not saying I'm good with him at any means necessary. I would just say I like to play as Marth, and I'm not as bad as you know the story mode makes you look. I mean, Marth just doesn't have a really good jump for the story mode, but in action against you know 1v1, guy kicks ass. What I was doing during the times with the when he had the curry item, which is what he was doing when he was shooting the fire out of his mouth. That's what item gives you that. I was pushing down special, which is Marth's counter move, and it doesn't block every single one, but it will block a couple, and you know, smack him backwards to help you out a little bit. So now we're doing battle against Wario. For Wario, you don't really have to watch. He's really not too bad, I feel. I mean, he could be a heavy hitter, as you saw with that move right there, and with that one. He definitely can hit you pretty hard, but honestly, if you guys start on even playing field, like both 0%, because I wasn't at 0% with Marth there. In fact, I was pretty high up in percentages or damage. Wario's really not that difficult, if you ask me. I'd just say he's a stronger version of Mario. I don't really think he's that good. I could be wrong. I don't know tiers or anything like that, though, so don't quote me and go to your Smash friends and be like, well, OMG said that Wario's bottom tier, because I did not. Remember, nerds and geeks, it's not this one, but I believe, in fact, that it is that one, or is it this one? Oh god, now you're making me think. No, I'm wrong. If I jump down there, I die. Okay. Luckily, I didn't die. I knew. But yes, it's the third one. You're gonna want to go down here. It's the third one's not the bottomless pit, basically. All the other ones are bottomless pits, and you will die. The third one is where you will be able to fight Luigi. And another great song in the Smash Brothers, or in Smash Bros. Brawl here, the Luigi's Mansion theme. Can I really call them Smash Brothers, you know, music though? I mean, I guess some of, yeah, I would say you can, because a lot of them are remixed for the game, but they're all taken from games as well. Either way, it's in the game and it's great. That's all I gotta say. I just love the organ in Luigi's Mansion's theme. Either way, killed myself there, of course. Luigi, I wouldn't say Luigi's that hard either, to be honest. I don't think he's that difficult. I mean, when I would say what you would want to watch out for Luigi is he definitely has this one move, I just call it the KO punch, basically, where he's close enough to, and if he does his up special, which is the basically the uppercut with the coins that come out, if he hits you in a right area, that will knock you out practically. I mean, I don't think it's a guarantee kill, because if it goes off your damage as well, and if you're at 0%, it's not going to kill you. But if you're at high enough damage, like not even, like I would say maybe 30%. I could be wrong, but I'd say maybe as low as 30% it could probably kill you. Alright, now we get to see the amazing platforming that is in Smash Brothers Brawl. Platforming in this game really is not that great, mainly because it wasn't designed to be a platformer, if you ask me. These characters weren't designed for a platform game. They are designed for a fighting game. So, you know, some of them aren't going to have good jumps, and I guess maybe that's my fault because I should probably pick the characters that have better jumps and all that. But I'm going to pick the characters I like and the characters that I play as, you know. I ain't going to pick Pit just because he's good, or I guess Kirby would be a better example since he can fly, but you know what I mean? Yeah, they're good characters, but I don't enjoy playing as them as I do some other characters. And this door here will be our last shadow enemy of this episode. Actually, it's not even a shadow enemy. It's a boss fight, so it's going to be it is going to be our last fight for this episode. You'll notice that I'm no longer Wario. That is because I did fight Rayquaza before this battle, and I did get a game over, so I just cut that out. You know, no point in watching it, and started the battle off to the one where I actually win. Spoiler report. Rayquaza's not that bad. If you just watched my my first time beating him, you'll know what to do. Either way, Nerds and Geeks, that's going to be the end of this episode. I'll see you in the next episodes. Have a good day.